Hey, today I wanted to do a hear me out video, and I really wanted to bake a hear me out cake, but that plan unfortunately went the way of the dodo. But I still made all these props already, so I just still want to do this video, even though I sadly don't have a cake to present you, and you're just gonna have to hear my takes without gazing at a piece of delicious pastry. So this is all gonna operate under the we listen and we don't judge method, okay? Because I'm sorry, but some of these are a little outrageous. Yeah, I don't know what I exactly wanted from this video, but why don't we just get into it, okay? I think we should start with something a little tame. So the first one, it's a little wild, but not like too wild, okay? And this is a Navi from Avatar. I mean, you probably know it, the blue guys that look like Smurfs when they grown up. I hate Avatar so much. These movies are trash, but I think these people are attractive, okay? I don't know if this is Jake Sully or like some other guy, but like this is just a stand-in for like a Navi male. Like I think these people are attractive, okay? That's something these movies have going for them that I really like looking at the blue people. So yeah, that's my first hear me out. Okay, I think we can ratchet up the cursedness a little with the second one. This is Sunny's ex-boyfriend, you know, my best friend Sunny, but only if he had a lobotomy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I love Sunny's ex-boyfriend when it comes to his body because I think it's so hot. I love buff men. But unfortunately, his personality is like a whole nother thing. And I really don't like it, okay? So I think Sunny's ex-boyfriend is a hear me out, but only if he gets a lobotomy. Okay, everybody expected this and it's quite tame, but this is a werewolf. Just some werewolf. It's just the concept of a werewolf. I love werewolves in all sizes and forms. Werewolves are so hot. They're my favorite mythical creature and my favorite subjects to read romance about. So obviously it's here, but like I don't think people are generally like that attracted to them. And I mean, on this list there's things that people are generally attracted to, but I'm like so weird that I still thought they're like, hear me out, so I just still put them on here. But yeah, werewolves. Okay, with that out of the way, why don't we get into something like real cursed, okay? I told you, don't judge me. A face hugger from the Alien franchise. I don't think I even want to comment on it, but like you know what those things do, right? What like their whole purpose is, and like I think that's kind of hot. Okay, you know that I'm like not into like a lot of things, but that's like literally like not that, but like that in like a human sense, like literally one of the only things I would actually do. So like, okay, don't judge me. Okay, this one's a little tamer again, and I actually didn't really find a picture, but I mean, this is the hot shark guy from the Shark Smut BL Yaoi thing I read. It's the like guy in the background with like the shark fin, and I especially want him in his shark form. Okay, my hear me out is he in his shark form, not the normal guy, because like, firstly, he has two appendages, but like still he's like a shark, so like it's kind of creepy, but also like, oh my god, like I want it. Okay, I want it. I guess this one's kind of freaky, but I think also kind of not based on the fanfare I see for this character online. It's Venom. So, I mean, probably you expected this by like the way I showed things already. But yeah, I love Venom. I love like okay, I don't know say what I love about him. Like it's all this like, for some reason it's attractive to me. Okay, for some reason it is. And also he's a very deep voice. And as you want to see on this list, that is something that can attract me very much, even though maybe the physical form is not my thing at all. Speaking of the physical form being totally my thing, this is Carlos Oliveira from Resident Evil 3. I don't even think this is a hear me out. I just think everybody generally agrees that he's attractive, but I just still want to put him on here because he's amazing, okay? I think it's amazing. I love him. He's so hot and like, oh my god. I like never played Resident Evil 3. I like watch people play it and stuff, but like the only thing I can ever look at is this guy because he's so hot. He's so hot, okay? And like speaking of Resident Evil, I only ever put at most two characters from one franchise in here because especially like there's really some that I really like was like, oh my god, everybody's hot. Like also like Resident Evil, I wouldn't mind Wesker, but what I also put on here is Mr. X from Resident Evil 2. I don't even know if I can show this like correctly because he's pretty nude, but like no, he has like somewhat of like underpants on, but like not really. But like yeah, I think Mr. X is a hear me out, okay? I really do. I know he's like an evil killer machine, but I don't care because I think so. Speaking of another franchise that has two entries on this list, we're talking about Invincible, okay? And the first guy is Omni Man. Like, I know he's evil. He's really evil, but like, Omni Man is so daddy to me, okay? Omni Man is so daddy. And I don't know. Oh, also, like, I say he's evil. I've only ever seen the first season of Invincible. So if he gets redeemed in any further season, don't tell me. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if I ever will, but I also don't want to be spoiled, okay? So in my opinion, he's evil, but he's also really hot. So like, I really want it. And with that, why don't also we get to the second Invincible character on here? It's Alan the Alien. Like, I don't know why he's attractive, but he kinda is. Like, I especially like him from the show. I've seen like comic renders, and I don't think he's as attractive there. But especially like in the first season of the show, I really think he's hot, okay? And like, Invincible is not helped by the amount of graphic adult fan art I've seen for these characters, okay? Because like, these artists, they put in the work, okay? They put in the fucking work. But yeah, I do think he's on my Hear Me Out list here. So now we get to a franchise that has only one entry, but I definitely consider more. But like, the characters are so generally hot, so that I like didn't think that it was that much of a Hear Me Out. But this is Sizoth, aka Reptile from Mortal Kombat 1. Like, everybody thinks he's hot, I know, but he also like is a reptile monster, so I think he fits the criteria for a Hear Me Out quite well enough. But like, in his human form, like, I'm taking it that you can like transform it with like half of your personality. It's this weird crocodile creature. If like half of your personality is this hot, then you can afford that, okay? You can afford that. He's hot as hell. Okay, let's rip the band-aid off. This is the character with the deep voice, and like, you're gonna hate me. Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know what it is about this guy, but like, I'm not like, no, I know. He's edgy, okay? He has like, not, I don't know if he's a deep voice, but like, he's edgy as hell. Like, somehow that kind of attracts me, okay? Like, I was an edgelord myself once. I mean, I still kind of am. Like, I don't know. Like, again, it's a Hear Me Out list, okay? Don't judge me for being attracted to this like hedgehog guy. Don't do that. Okay, this is like normal, but in terms of my personality, it's also kind of toxic. And Sonny, I can already hear you typing, okay? But I still put him on here. This is my best friend from 2023. Actually, I think it's 2024 in that picture, but he still looked good. He still looked good back then. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's the idealized version from 2 years ago, and I'm allowed to think that that guy is hot. I know that I had a crush on him back then, and I know how all of that went. I know how toxic it was for me, and I know how unfair it was to him. I don't care. I still think he's hot. Okay, I still do. Also, I really apologize for my voice in all these clips. I don't know why I'm talking like so overly. Like, I don't know, but like, it's in the middle of the night again. Okay, so I'm just kind of weird like that. Okay, let's get to something like pretty normal for like my circumstance before we end on a banger. This is like just the cover for There's a Monster in the Woods by Faye Quinn, but I specifically want the deer monster. He's amazing. Like, if you have read that book, like, then you will have to fall for him. Like, it's governmentally, what? It's governmentally mandated that you have to think this guy is hot. But even if you have not read the book, like, at first, like, I thought that guy was hot when I saw the cover. Like, I think you should do too, because it's so good. Like, he looks so hot. I'm sorry, like, this guy with like his antlers and like his claws, and like he's so tall, because like the other guy, like canonically, is also like pretty tall, and the way he towers just over him, like, as a tall person, that is amazing. I want somebody that towers over me, okay? I want somebody that I can feel next to, like, I'm 5'1", okay? And I'm not. So, like, make me feel 5'1". I love this guy. And then, like, the way he is so, like, just amazing. Everything. Like, the character also. Like, I didn't even consider the character, like, for most of these. But, like, with this guy? Yeah. Okay, are you ready for, like, the last weirdness? You're gonna hate me. But why do I think that the culturally insensitive depiction of the Wendigo with antlers is kind of hot? Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Okay, I'm like so weird with like being attracted to things like in general, because I am not like really that often attracted to anything like at all. So it could maybe be that the line between like intrigue and attraction is like so far gone. Like just my general obsession with these creatures, I might have mistaken for just like outright like attraction. But like I don't know. I think it's kind. I still think it's kind of hot. Okay, I still do. Like not the normal way. Like the actual, like culturally appropriate Wendigo. Those are scary. I love these creatures because I love everything with Wendigos. I'm like obsessed with the whole mythology. But like the culturally insensitive version that is like depicted in Hollywood movies and in all the drawings because people think it's looking cool. I think it's hot. Okay. Yeah, so those were all the Hear Me Out figures I made for my cake that didn't even happen, sadly. So, what do you think of it? I can already, off the top of my head, think of even other things that are like on my Hear Me Out list, but like, I didn't even like print out because I forgot them at the time, and I don't want to do it now. But like, yeah, what did you think of this list? What are your Hear Me Outs? Are any of these things like attractive to you? Because I don't want to be alone. And are some of these things like totally not understandable to you? Because I also want to know that because I want to know if I come across like a weirdo. And like even if I do, that's like totally not mattering because I already put out this video to the world and like you saw it, but like maybe there's something worthwhile in it. And I don't know. Just let me know what you think and maybe subscribe or something. And I'd love that you watch this video. Bye.